for the vacant TMA Fight Series International title. Ladies and gentlemen, let's first please welcome in the red corner, Darcis. For the vacant TMA International title. Please welcome one more time, fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of USKA in France, Darcis. And his opponent in the blue corner, fighting out of USKA Fight Factory, with an undefeated record of 16 wins and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome one more time, Zain, the headlight.
I think a big factor here is Stan obviously coming over from France, how he travels, how he copes with the nerves.
Fabrice Garnier is a great coach as well. I've sparred with one of his champions, Anthony Duchesne, and yeah, they're a good gym. They're definitely a good gym.
Stan opening up. Stan took the centre straight off.
Oh,
lovely push kick there by Zain.
I love his movement. There's a lot of good control in his hips. The way that he moves, steps back and back in.
Yeah, one of Zain's strengths is he's got a very good gauge of distance. He measures his distance very well. He doesn't rush. He's very patient.
So much control there. He's making Stan start to hesitate quite a bit.
You see a lot with the junior contests. They just meet each other head on.
Ooh, big flurry there.
Sometimes the skill level is missing, but these two are patient operators, picking their shots.
I love the way Zain's able to execute and then fade in and out.
And holding the centre as well. As you can see that Stan is backed up. So he's not only thinking about what shots he's going to throw, he needs to think about his positioning.
Yeah,
that's better from Stan.
I think Stan needs to make the distance uncomfortable for Zain if he wants to try and get himself back there. This is a very strong round for Zain, and that absolute control over that range of distance. When Stan wants to make an attempt, slight slip of the head, but then when he wants to jump across, he can make that distance and attack.
You see Zain's growing in confidence now. I think Stan needs to get back to his corner, have a chat to his coaches.
Yeah.
And the coaches to come up with the formula and the antidote for little Zain Amer.
Yeah, that was beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful work from Zain that whole first round. So what are you thinking? What do you think they'd be saying in the corner now for young Stan Darcis?
Well, I think he's got to force the pace, hasn't he? He's got to, Zain wants that comfortable pace on the outside where everything is measured and everything is cultured. And I think that Stan needs to turn it into a little bit of a dogfight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd be very difficult for him to try and make his way in with somebody like Zain now, because Zain seems to have found his pace and confidence very early. So if you're there, obviously knowing Zain as well, what are you saying to him now in the corner?
Just more of the same. I mean, expect the rush from Stan. Stan is really, he's got to break tempo and he's got to break rhythm here, hasn't he? Because clearly, fighting away from home, what he did in that first round wasn't going to be enough to get it on the judges' scorecards.
Yeah.
And I think Zain, a good start for him. Obviously, a little bit inexperienced, these two fighters. But a start like that in the first round, his confidence is going to go through the roof.
Zain is so technically strong with his combos.
To be honest, Zain as a fighter, he's got everything in abundance. His skill factor, but he can fight as well. You know, if it goes into the trenches, he's got that in his arsenal of techniques as well.
And you can see that in the confidence of the way that, even though he goes in and out and fades away when he needs to make that step, you can see that look in his eyes. That fighter's look is there, that he wants to go to war still. He's ready. He's ready. The fight will be his pace no matter, from the look of it.
Stan looks a little bit overawed. It could be the occasion, fighting away for the first time maybe.
In all honesty, I think it's the way Zain's attacking. No matter what, Stan can't seem to find any real success, and Zain seems to be able to hit no matter where his feet are, and no matter where he's moving, he's always got a kick to follow up.
Stan's corner, Fabrice beckoning him on now, calling him on. He knows he's got to force his pace.
There we go. The blood's in the water now, and Zain sees it.
Yeah, another comfortable round for Zain, Amer.
Very, very comfortable round for Zain.
And looking at the body language in the corners, Stan looks like he's getting a little bit overwhelmed. He knows it's not going his way here. Opposed to Zain in the corner, super confident, super happy with the way that the fight's panning out. As said before, 2 unbeaten fighters. Somebody's O's got to go tonight.
There we go.
Stan looks a little hesitant when he's throwing that first shot, making it easy to read.
And Zain loves that right body kick as well. He finds it wherever he wants to place that.
It's that in and out measure, that push and pull measure that Zain's got, controlling that distance.
Hey, beautiful, beautiful. Punch, and that body kick again. That's got to be rough.
And again, if Zain can keep Stan thinking about position, it makes the job even easier. It looks like Stan's starting to unravel a little bit here. Head kick by Zain.
Fantastic placement. The hand control before the right cross.
Again, Stan's just being a little bit too deliberate with that first kick. He's making it easy for Zain to just step on the outside of it and then back in for the counters.
I think the body kick's hurting him. He's breathing heavy and really guarding that left side with his elbow. You see, he's backing up there. He doesn't like it anymore.
This isn't going to go the distance.
No.
He looks like he's getting overwhelmed now.
One more body kick from Zain. I think this is done.
Yeah, good call from referee Harvey Harris stepping in to give the standing 8 count. I think it was more the fact he was starting to look overwhelmed.
Can't stand still in the corner.
That 3 round to the good for Zain, Amer.
Got 3-0 to Zain at the moment.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if any of the judges had it different to that marker.
Oh, I think Harvey's calling it off. And it's done. There we go.
So a 3rd round stoppage for Zain Amer to pick up the TMA minor 35 kilos international title.
Fantastic performance from Zain. Absolutely fantastic performance. The way that he's able to control his distance, like you were saying, and his specific way of placing that right body kick. He throws those the 1-2 cross. He can fade off left, right, wherever he wants to be, but wherever he decides, that body kick lands.
Yeah, very accomplished performance there by Zain Amer. And Stan will come again. You know, very early in his competitive career, he'll come again. What do they say, Marco? You win or you learn.
Currently your winner, due to corner retirement, and the new TMA Fight Series